Welcome back. In the previous part, we finished off a few quests in order to get Juniper's Ascension quest ready, and here it is. Let's go.
Ah! What the spark's all this?
What are these monsters doing here?
What's going on?
Why, little Junebug? You're late.
Ugh. My console. Ugh.
Console.
You know I can't abide tardiness. Too much fun and games, is it? Ha! Life is not a bed of roses, my dear. You must be aware of that, surely.
What are you after?
My. Why so sour, my little Ouroberries?
Ouroberries.
I haven't the slightest inclination to involve myself in a fracas with you.
Oh yeah? Then what are you doing here?
Dear, I am positively quaking in my boots. I am here to see my little Junebug, nothing more.
And you expect us to believe that?
You may set your hearts aflutter with whatever feelings you desire, for all I care. If I must confide in you a detail, I would like you to know that it was I who dealt those monsters a swift demise.
You?
I like the graveliness in her voice.
I can confirm that. If it weren't for the console, we might not even be standing here.
Spark. If only I hadn't screwed up.
You're injured.
Yeah, my fault. I got cocky. Monsters got a free swipe in.
You may find it hard to believe, but I'm quite the assiduous type. I've been keeping a close watch on my fruitlings. But now that little Junebug has returned, there is yet more work to be done.
You're not angry about the flame clock?
Angry? You were the ones who broke it. You aren't going to apologize, are you?
Oh no, not at all.
Besides, I've been aware of the circumstances for a while now. It has to be said, it's a delicate topic.
Delicate?
Yes, delicate. Do your ears need rinsing, Poppet? I don't know if you're aware, but the people of Tau themselves chose to break the clock.
Pop it. That's all I'm thinking is pop it.
It's hardly my place to complain. I happen to be quite the individualist. Don't you know?
You're not making a lick of sense.
Now, Junebug, be a sweet pea and go on ahead, will you?
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Noah, we're just letting Juniper go?
Juniper said not to worry, so let's not worry.
That's the spirit. Perhaps you and I will be able to see eye to eye after all. Oh, one thing. I have a job for you, Ouroberries, if you would be so kind.
Why?
A job? For us?
For you, I'd like you to procure some twine turf. For me.
Yeah? And what are you using it for?
Someone's got to remove those nuisances for new life to settle in. But preparations will need to be in place if we are to dispose of them, which is where the twine turf comes in.
Twine turf. I think I saw some of that in Yellow Grove.
Well, look at that. How fortuitous. That's a mere stone's throw from here.
Well, it's not far. That's true.
See? It wouldn't kill you to fetch some.
I know what you're thinking. But these things really are going to be a problem for us otherwise, so we'd really appreciate the help.
No, I understand. Let's go then.
Civivers. Ugh, that's a lot of stuff going on right now. Just like, alright, let's see about getting that over there. What's the best way of getting you? It's gonna have to be from here, isn't it? Is this the weird tree that we saw? I'm trying to remember now. It's been a while since we were here in terms of the story. I haven't been up here at all. So many places that it's just... It feels like ages ago since I started this game. Like, see, like, there's stuff up there. Like, what's up there?
Nice find.
There's a container up there. Let's go get it. What? Like, climb. Like, that wasn't me dropping, by the way. It was just doing that. It's like, huh.
Fog. Mio, could you keep an ear or two out?
And
We'll have that, don't you worry, mate. At least we get a few other resources while we're here.
Find.
this looks climbable.
Oh, so they're all here. What's the catch?
Oh, hey, I found the what's it.
Found the what's it.
You think this'll do?
Don't see why not.
I wonder how the console's going to use this stuff to get rid of the monsters.
I haven't a clue.
Everyone!
Juniper, are you all right?
Yes, and the colony is unharmed, thank goodness.
Hey, Juniper. Has your console always been like that?
The console? I don't really recall.
You said she pretty much left you to it, right?
That's correct. The console rarely ever visits us. We've met a couple of times, but I barely have any recollection of us talking.
So why on Ionios would she start involving herself now?
That's a damn good question.
I say we get this job done and then we give her a piece of our mind. I mean, I don't really sense any hostility from it. Maybe it's fine.
Yeah, but that could be a trick. They're constantly messing with us and lying with us. It's like you can't trust anything they say. Like, I've noticed that with some people where it's like I've come up with theories as to like how they could mess with these guys. It's like, no, but this Mobius said that this is how it works. It's like, they could be lying. They lie.
But you have to admit, she's got a way of getting on your nerves, right?
Still, she is a consul. If we underestimate her, we'll no doubt be in for a world of pain.
Noted. But even if we do have to fight, it'd have to be outside of the colony.
Yeah. We don't know what she might be planning to do with the people of Colony Tau.
We should try to head back soon.
Why did Senna do that little jump then? Well, let's head back soon. Like now.
I'll report into the console.
Is that enough for you?
Wonderful, my dear Uroberries. Quite the speedy little workers, aren't you?
So, how are you going to use the stuff?
We're going to make it into a pulp and throw it into a bonfire.
Why?
I hear it has the most fragrant aroma. No doubt the creatures will be drawn straight to it.
Yeah, but that's very stupid considering where this bonfire is from the looks of it.
A little assistance wouldn't go amiss. You.
Huh? Yes.
What a farce.
They're drawn to the scent, are they?
What is it, Tyon? You picked up on something?
Not exactly.
Oh, what is this? Oh, I do so hate the forest. What with all the bugs?
Right. Well, they do say that bugs hate smoke.
You know the type of insect I hate the most? The creepy, crawly kind. Oh, ghastly things. How about you?
Oh yes, ghastly.
Me? I've seen them all before. Can't say they bother me.
Oh. Such a tedious little corner of Ionios. Nothing much ever happens around here, does it?
Not really, no.
No, not really. I'm kind of used to it by now, though.
Well, of course you would be. State the obvious. Why don't you?
Oh, right. Sorry, ma'am.
Now throw in the plants I gave you, and we should be all set for the preparatory phase.
The what, Mom?
Where are you going, ma'am?
Oh, you know, I thought I might witness a little of that Ouroberry magic for myself.
What is your game?
The smoke rising from the bonfire acts like a signal flare to indicate the start of battle.
Yeah? What's that got to do with... Crap! They're back! Again! What?
Looks like you've got your work cut out for you. Oh yes, you had better live your lives to their very fullest.
What? These monsters!
But it's like, okay, so like she's drawing them here for us to fight and just so she can see it. Is it literally, again, just for entertainment? She just wants to see us fight? Is that it?
Don't ask me! They just showed up out of the blue and started heading this way!
These monsters aren't from the forest. Why would they have come in so far?
Smelly, smelly.
I have my hunches.
No point guessing right now. Let's send these guys packing.
It's like in the old cartoons and stuff where it's like you see like them drawn to pies, the waft of the wind, the smell on the wind. Smelly, smelly.
You didn't disappoint. I couldn't keep them in check.
Break!
It's going well. Wait to go, Juniper.
Break!
How's that?
We have superiority! Sidewind!
Refreshing brain. Mighty eyes over here.
Time to get cracked.
Yes.
No!
Gah! There's no end to him.
The appropriate tactic in this situation is fight first, whine later, mate.
Just really tired with the mate.
Yeah, I know, man. Makes me feel better, though.
My dear, sweet little Junebug.
That's how you know it's like this was done in Britain. Just that idea of like, yeah, whining is a pastime over here. Bit of whinging. Just makes you feel better. Just makes you feel better.
I'll tell you what I'm trying to accomplish here. I want to see Colony Tau performing to the very best of their ability.
It's like we sort of have a different level of things compared to other places in the world, which has caused problems with communication with me and Sarah at times. Just that idea of like, how was your food? It's like, it was alright. Which means really good here. But apparently over in the Americas, that means it was less than satisfactory. Like, well, our expectations are at a different level.
What?
I want them to wallow in regret, to agonize, tremble, suffer, writhe, convulse, and then die. You see, the look on their faces at that moment is the most delectable thing in the world to me.
Consort, I don't understand.
All that you are, distilled at the cusp of death to a perfect fraction of unbearable humiliation. However, teetering there on the edge of oblivion is also the moment in which you shine the brightest.
You know, I've just realized, like, I've been looking at her being like, she reminds me of something. And it's just come to me. Thomas the Tank Engine.
The terror of death flickering in your minds, fighting madly in the hope that you still might live. A newborn babe could never hope to match that expression of horror. Only the march of time can crystallize those grimaces of wrath and agony. Aged to perfection, like a fine wine.
Is that sort of thing. Now you have that in your head. You can't unsee it.
They're coming our way, too.
Never a dull moment around here.
Come now, Junebug. Chin up. I want to see you at the peak of your brilliance. I can't savor your emotions if you don't ripen to your fullest now, can I?
You know, I'm gonna have to, like, take this into Photoshop or something and edit her face. I'm gonna have to. It's like the perfect round shape that just does it.
Eyes over here! You didn't disappoint! I couldn't keep them in check!
Get that lovely AoE going. Let's get rid of this aggro, otherwise we're gonna die.
Spirited! Eyes over here! You didn't disappoint!
Reverse this!
Oreos of nature!
The heat is on!
Now we're in the swing of things!
Sparks! They got Roland. Somebody go and help the poor soul!
How in the... Are we snuffed then? Is this it for us?
Stay calm. There's still a glimmer of hope. There aren't as many monsters as before. It's doable. Keep pushing them back.
We'll try.
Oro berries are a force to be reckoned with, aren't they? I hadn't factored them in, but I did get a taste of fear and despair. And for that, I'm truly grateful. You must have felt such sweet relief when they broke the flame clock. How does it feel to have all that taken away from you? You'd better pick up the pace, or my little monsters will flock to you like a free meal.
It's the smoke. Put out the fire. Stop the smoke.
Like, you really only just realized that now?
Oh, I think it's a little late for that.
I had my doubts, but I never thought you were so brazen as to do this openly.
When you crush and burn those plants, they make the most irresistible aroma for monsters.
So you lied about getting rid of them?
Well, duh, Mobius.
I said that nuisances had to be removed. Who said anything about monsters? I was hoping to remove everyone save little Junebug here and make way for new growth in the forest.
You don't have to spout a load of shite, you know that?
I was hoping to see them savaged by hungry beasts, but oh well. Your efforts have managed to ruin a perfectly good tragedy. Again.
Again?
Did I not mention? Not a few days ago, I recall that you intervened. I was hoping to cull some fruitlings before their homecoming.
Ah, the monsters from before.
Yes, that's it. That's the way. It's the monsters that you encountered on that fateful day. The very same. Yes, I led them there myself. If they had feasted on your husks, I could have thrown them into the colony and given you such a fright.
Why? Why would you think of doing such an awful thing?
Mobius.
I took you to be smarter than this, Junebug. Be a dear and fire up those synapses for me. Colony Tau was ready to accept their fate. I settled on the monsters as the best way to deal with that. I thought perhaps if you were to see your friends torn apart before your very eyes, it might give you the stimulus you need.
You're beyond help.
just the shield in the way there.
When the flame clock was destroyed, and you were given the chance to live, you also came to fear death, and gained the ability to suffer as you are doing right now. You've done well, my little Uro berries. Yes, indeed. The look on your faces is not something so easily reproduced. Ah, how long I've waited just to see those contortions.
Can we end console now, please?
The perfect moment. Once matured, then savored. I'll not let you die easily. I shall see to that.
You consoles are all the same, aren't you? How can you toy with people's lives like this? You think this is fun?
Oh, I just love teasing my favorite playthings. Is that really so difficult to understand? Well, it's been lovely talking to you, but I'm afraid time's getting on. If you despise me so much, slay my little pets and try taking me on yourselves.
Eyes over here!
So this should be, in theory, based on what she said, the last wave.
As always, Noah. Keep them in check. Tauntal! Great stuff, Noah! Liberation! Eyes over here! Wow, thanks! Excellent flag!
In your... Alright, keep them coming!
You're on fire, Land!
I've got them!
Keep it up, Neo!
Keep
We're
piling on the
unstoppable with
damage.
you around, Senna.
My, you really defeated them? All of them? Well, you're nothing if not tenacious.
If you stay away from our colony without interfering, just as you always have, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
Without interfering? You really are a model child, aren't you? I told you, I consider myself the assiduous type. Why do you think that so few make it to homecoming in this pit that none know about or care about? Why do you think there are few threats to your colony, yet your flame clock teeters on the brink of collapse?
Well...
Let me explain it to you in simple terms that even you will be able to understand. I made it that way. It was by my design.
What?
You really are the lowest of the low!
I had the soldiers die when approaching their final term. I conceived your peculiar traditions, and I sent monsters to you. And when your numbers were culled just enough to maintain the colony, I sent you new recruits. When you lacked a source of life with which to fill the clock, I placed monsters of adequate strength for your succor. And it has all been for this moment. Oh, the lengths I went to just for today.
So essentially you're a gardener.
I cannot begin to understand you.
Like in the truest proper sense of like, obviously she wanted to... How is she describing Juniper? Want to keep Juniper around. I can't remember how she was describing it now. But it's like, yeah, she's just thinking pruning, gardening. It's like, really?
Countless hours of painstaking effort went into this. But I am so very glad to have met a soul like yourself, little Junebug.
Junebug, there you go.
Even your rage brings me delight. The fact that you want to kill me where I stand, even more rapturous. I shall contort your face into an expression of pure agony. I shall tear down all that you are.
The people of Colony Town have been fighting just to survive day to day. We won't allow you to have your way anymore. This ends here.
Yes. Yes, I suppose you're right. My actions are unforgivable. Come then, do your worst. If you don't kill me now...
You'll have to watch as I slaughter your precious colony Tau before your very eyes! Let your face twist in agony for my pleasure!
Your time's up, Consul.
I'll show ya!
More with that!
Really gotta put her in her place. Why have I got aggro? Makes no sense. Not really done anything.
More where that came from!
Eyes over here!
Perfect timing.
How about
Eat this!
I couldn't keep them in check.
More where that came from!
Ooh, just so quickly into launch. I like it. And then a smash.
Appreciate it.
Dance for me!
No
You
one
want
gets
that
my
money?
taste. I'm serious.
Bum, 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 bum,
They're
bum, bum.
buzzing right now. Let's get them.
Time to settle it!
Let's go into the chain attack. Get her. Finish me of that.
Hit them where they least expect. This bow will strike true.
That's what we got with you again. When chosen, increases damage ratio by 50% each point. Alright, I want to keep an eye on that then. So, So we got break. We want a
I get first dibs.
double. Launch would be good.
More where that came from!
Nice. Alright.
At the end, there I'll be. No wavering until the enemy's down.
Do you
think this plan might work? Yippee!
Yippee. Alright, so I want to keep you in the air for now.
I get first dibs.
Uh-oh. That's 125, 125. Okay, that's good, that's good. What are your buffs? I go to the one random buff.
This'll end it!
And one for good measure. Ha! Gonna dish out as
There's
much
that
as I
overkill.
can.
Boom, boom, bada boom, boom, boom.
Check
Nice.
out what I've got in mind.
I've got an idea! I'll make this one!
Allow me.
Let's share that.
I'm with you!
Just getting wary of how many people we've got
Keep hitting
left
hard.
in our turns.
You won't get away!
That's
I've got
good,
an
that's
idea.
good. I gotta go spinning and brain.
Too right to pick mine.
Too right. Too right.
Let me do the honors!
I can follow that up.
Get that smash out. Alright, let's go for the side break.
How about this?
Oh, I was hoping that would start a good chain in the next bit, but no.
It ain't over yet.
Cool.
I want to go and I'll make this one!
So now it's like, well, I wanted to get a break very early there, but no. Fine.
Allow me.
I'll follow your lead.
At the end, there I'll be.
Again.
It's good on the amount of damage percentage there.
No flaws in this tactic.
Here you go. Just making sure.
Yeah, I'm happy. Could have gone better. Could have gone better though.
Well, then, it looks like it's my loss.
Good.
You've such power, my Ouroboros.
Consul you.
Oh, yes. Now that right there is the face I wanted to see. I'm afraid I won't be dying here alone. I'm going to kill off all your dear sweet friends, one by one. You will remember exactly how they died, and you will regret it every waking moment, cursing your own ineptitude, wishing you'd done more. Avenged though they were, aimless anger will consume you. How very exquisite the look on your face will be then.
She's lost the plot. Big time.
This was our victory. You don't need to listen to this.
Colony Tau,
What about them?
we made a promise that we'd survive. And so, the Consul's twisted games are something I cannot entertain.
Ooh, my.
Ah, Juniper. So you really can make a face like that too.
And now I must wonder, did I do the right thing in the end?
I think that's what life is all about. Searching to find that answer.
Yes, how true.
Thanks. Yet again. Feels like you're always saving our bacon.
Well, yeah, I do like my bacon.
Now, none of that. We're all mates now, remember?
Yeah, Lance is right. We're all in this together.
Juniper, what's wrong?
Life is cruel, isn't it? Just when I stopped waiting for death and began to live for myself. Why must it be so hard? It's just as the Consul said, expecting death would have been so much easier.
You're not wrong. It's not easy. And it never will be.
Sure, but it's still a sight better than doing sparkle and giving up.
That's also true. You're right. Life is a struggle, but I think I'd like to go on fighting for a little while longer at least.
Nah, you've got to dream bigger. Fight until the bitter end.
Perhaps I should. Even without a Consul, our goal remains the same.
That's right. And we've got to start by harvesting the crops.
Right, yes. We have our hands full as it is trying to look after ourselves right now.
Sure. Well, if you ever find yourself having a hard time, we'll be there to help.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, and see you soon.
Oh, was that it? Fairly short, really, compared to others. So we got that can go up now. Right, alright, Corson, how you doing,
My
Corson?
stomach's growling.
Get something to eat then. Right, so let's go check in on... That's not the map I wanted. That's the map I wanted. let's check in on... Am I thinking in the right area? No, that's the one I want. So, I'm going to check over here and see if we're done with that point of interest. Because if we are, we can start up teachers now. If we're not, we need to get another quest done. Extracurricular lesson. Teacher Mio. Student lottery number 20, Kairi. Alright. Lottery number, though.
And now we know things.
And now we know. Now we know.
Can we maybe train?
No! Got things to do. Tutor Mio.
We should talk about this.
I was confused as to why Mimi hasn't had any teaching requests so far. But it turns out they're all pulling names out of a sparking hat to decide who gets to. How would they do that? Well, it's not surprising. They all idolize you, especially Mio. Really? Not sure that's true. Yes, it is, Mimi. Sakir probably turned it into a lottery to make sure things didn't get out of hand. It'd be no laughing matter if a brawl broke out over who gets to be taught by you. You're exaggerating there, Diane. Looks like the lucky winner of your magnificent teachings was the chick Kairi. Apparently so. Wonder what I should teach her, though. How about how to read maps? She's useless with directions. She already did the training for it dozens of times. Wow, she's more geographically challenged than I thought. Well, first I'll just ask her what she wants to do. Then I'll decide. Do-do-do-do. Alright, so where are we looking? Got loads of other things to do.
Alright, everyone. Time to head out.
My stomach's growling.
I know your stomach's growling, but I think first things first. Let's actually change out Juniper then back to
My
Shara.
life is yours to command. For a little bit.
For a little bit. Where is Kairi anyway? Wait, there's no way she managed to get lost inside her own colony, right? I can't deny the possibility. Mio, come on over here. I got you all to myself now. Oh, that's worrying. Kairi? Oops, get a hold of yourself, Kairi. So, Mio, you'll hear out my request today, no matter what it is, right? Well, within reason. I want to go somewhere with you and ask you lots of different questions and then... Oh, and then... Just relax a little bit, okay? Yes, I'm sorry, I'm just so happy. Well then, let's go right away. Follow me. It's like she doesn't know the meaning of the word relax. Wonder where she plans on taking you. I'll let her lead the way. It's important to respect your junior's autonomy. Uh-huh. You keep telling yourself that for now. Like an opposite escort quest at this point. Although now it feels like an escort quest because it's like, oh, come on. But I imagine she'll just carry on without us. Well, she stops, okay. It's a bit of a reverse one. It's sort of... She's not moving super slowly, which is usually a problem with escort quests. You can get very much of it. Quite a few in World of Warcraft that were annoying. I don't know why Fellwood is jumping into my head out of all the locations, though. I don't even remember there being an escort quest in Fellwood. Back when I played it, anyway. But it's just jumping into my head. Oh, Mio, look at this. There's something on the ground over there. Shall we go and take a little look-see? Go and take a look. This is probably how she ends up getting lost all the time. But it's probably fine just this once, since she has us to watch over her. Alright then, let's take a look. Okay. And then she died. There's loads of items. Can't complain with that. Sack of dark grapes.
I got careless.
Wait, you died? How did you die? You acquired a sack of dark grapes. Look, Mio. There's a ton of dark grapes in this sack. Someone clearly must have dropped it. There's the colony gamma insignia on it. That sounded like a monster. Came from up ahead. They might be attacking somebody. That sounds bad. Let's hurry and give them a hand. Seriously, did that man just die? Like, how did he die? Need to see that back and see how he died. Just suddenly like, oh god, I don't know. My bones, they broke. Somehow. Zakir, Mina. Let's back them up, Gary. Like that.
We'll be done in a blink. We can do it, no doubt about it.
In your face!
Come, first serve. You need something
Show us
covered.
what you got, Senna.
Demon Slayer!
Hammerhead! Keep it up, Senna!
Dead set! Eyes over here! You didn't disappoint! I'm way out of your league!
Are you gonna attack them? Oh, I'm targeting like things miles away. It's like, come on, target these guys. Thank you. Something like attack.
Hey, this feels pretty good!
Very strange. I never thought the day would come that you would be saving us. I'm just glad you two are safe. Oh, did you pick those up for us? Huh? Oh, you mean all these dark grapes? These are yours? Yeah, Zakir and I were out foraging for ingredients. But unluckily for us, we bumped into some monsters and dropped them as we ran. So that's what happened. But wait, why were you foraging for food? Isn't that what the culinary team is for? You're always off in your own world. Huh? Triple Dot? Don't you understand the state our colony is in right now? Can't expect any supplies from the castle now, and our stores are depleting. Really? And the going gets tough. Can't afford to keep to our separate duties. Everyone has to take some initiative. Do their part to make things better again. Aren't you supposed to be a team leader? Why not try and use your brain for once? Harsh. Try thinking about what you and your team can do for Colony Gamma. Yeah. It's a lesson you need, but not as harshly. Anyway, that's enough yapping for now. Mina and I should get back to the colony. Well then, see you later. She's just gonna go, yeah. Not saying anything, just nothing. Kyrie. Meow. Mm-hmm. In your opinion, how do you think a team leader should be? Maybe I should be more like Zakir? He's smart and considers lots of different things at once. Maybe so. Someone who oversees others might need to be a bit like that. But that's not all you have to be. Everyone has different ideas of what a good leader is. Plus, there are many different ways of putting it to work. Just like Zakir has his own way. Meow. Harry, how far is our destination? Oh, just a bit further down that way. I see. Mind leading me the rest of the way then? Yes, of course.
I hope everyone's getting along.
You're not paying it. I get, Senate, you can't just say these things. Like, no, we see how everyone's getting along. It's not peachy. Mio. Kari, have your blade at the ready, and don't even think about leaving our side. Understood.
We'll be done in a blink. We can do it.
Done in a jiffy.
Keep it up, Senna.
Oh, demolition!
I don't fear death. So bring it.
Wow, thanks.
Hammerhead!
That was a jiffy. Phew, looks like we lost them. What, we killed them? We slaughtered them. You're amazing as ever, Mio. You're so flickering cool. You're strong, beautiful, and kind. I respect the flame out of you. No need to flatter me, Kari. I'm not trying to flatter you. I'm telling the absolute truth. I think everyone feels the same way. They all wish they could go on adventures with you. That's why I want to be just like you. Kari? Mio, if I may ask, do you really think I'm suited to be a team leader? Are you asking me all of a sudden? It's just, you probably don't know this, but Namuki was actually supposed to become the leader of my team. He turned down the role, though. Figured I'd be better suited to it and nominated me instead. I always wanted to be a team leader, so I was over the moon about it, but you've had enough of it now. Of course I'm still happy about it, it's just sometimes I wonder if it was the right choice for the job. Oh, Kari. Woo! First we have to get out of here. No complaints, I assume? No. Oh, I thought we were going to just jump straight back to the colony at that point. Level 9s. Woo! Remember when level 9s were a problem? Like, oh dear. Come quite a way since we first arrived here. Where are you taking us, Kari?
Is that?
Did I empty that container? I think I did. Doesn't have the yellow glow thingy. And that's dead. This is a cliff edge. You're not going to jump, are you? No, Kari, don't. Here we are, Mio. Oh, wait, this is... After you, Sinner, and Tyan disappeared, came here time after time to look for you. Even after everyone else had given up. Or rather, they probably were just starting to move on and look to the future. But I was sure, I knew in my heart that you were still alive out there somewhere. Kari. But I can't keep falling back on you for help all the time. I'm supposed to be a leader. Going back to our earlier conversation, why did you want to become a leader? Because it's cool. Cool. Can't explain it very well, but... Well, I always looked up to leaders. Just wanted to be like them. I see. That's not a reason to be a leader. That's probably a terrible reason to be a leader. Do you think depending on others isn't leader-like or something? Huh? Being able to lean on others and accept help is easier said than done. That's because, in a way, there's others seeing where you're weak or lacking. But you're not afraid to ask your team for help, like Namuki or Zuno. When they answer your call for help, it's a way to bring out the best in everyone, don't you think? And when that happens, your team becomes one. That's why I think you're perfectly suited to being team leader. Mio, thank you. Sure, you might feel small compared to other leaders like Foots and Zakir, but you're your own person, Kari. Have some more faith in yourself. You're brilliant as always, Mio. Those words really gave me the warm fuzzies. I feel so much more motivated now. Sounds like I did a proper job of teaching you then. I'm glad. I feel so restless now. I need to run. Well, not off the cliff. Well then, for our final activity, how about I race back to the colony? Sounds good. Please tell me I don't have to do that. Last one back's a rotten egg. I just used the fast travel. She's like, hey, that's cheating. But again, it's not a teleporter, so that's not how it works. Well, then that's done. We should be able to do Teacher's Hero Quest, which we'll do in the next part. Ta-da for now.